The world is moving at a pace that if we do nothing, it will be like somebody who had a nightmare how some of our jobs, the jobs you know I'm proud and just commanding everybody, the way it will evaporate in our time is something that we have to quickly get prepared, including doctors. I came into Beijing. We have a medical equipment factory, Africa Trust, in partnership with my friends here. And I came to come and review some of the beautiful innovations we have been able to put together in the area of solving some of our health needs over there in Africa. But something touched me, and for that particular reason, I say, hey, we need to wake up. My CEO here, Jason, came to pick me up from the hotel to visit the factory. And I never knew he had a surprise for me. And what is that surprise? Is it a surprise to show some sense of luxury? Friend, no. This fellow ordered a special order, which he said he told the company about 3 months to deliver this car to him. And that particular car he came with, we walked out of the hotel, and lo and behold, I saw a car driving towards after he made some all those there chon 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 this and the car drove towards us and parked. He opened the door, I entered. Friend, I got into the car. Nobody moved the car from the car park down to the hotel. In a 4 hours drive, you know what happened? This car drove itself to the factory. Drove itself. So I was just imagine what exactly is going on. He told me that he ordered for it so as he can put an innovation into my mind. Despite what seemed to be ongoing, friend, it tells you there is a better way of doing whatever you feel you are doing now can be bettered. Whatever you think you have arrived with can tell you it's an expired and obsolete product. There's a need for continuous improvement. Now, to this edition, I will be able to share something quite striking with us. And I want to encourage you, please call all your friends. This is even beyond just Dr. Okoye being a medical doctor or trying to teach us something about health. It's going to tell you something about you and your future, as well as the quality of health you have to enjoy in a very short while. It's not a hopeless situation. So that's why I want to encourage you now. Call all your friends, let them tune into this station, and let's be able to drive into something amazing. Do that. I'll be right back.
You and Your Health with Dr. Richard Okoye, now on TVC News every Sunday by 3:30 p.m.
Welcome back. You are still on You and Your Health, and today I have the opportunity to introduce certain things to us. I'm Dr. Richard Okoye. I'm the MD of Save a Life Hospital Group. I'm the MD and CEO of Save a Life Tech Hub that is into technology, which we started over the United States and also been able to do a lot of stuff here. I'm the MD of Save a Life FM Port Harcourt, the communication dimension of that. And I'm also the MD of Africa Trust Medicals here in China. We started it in Dubai, Charger precisely. The visa issue became a problem a couple of years ago, so we have to move in here. And I met wonderful people that have been able to make what could be described as an impossible dream. It becomes a reality. The word impossible is something that I recall that, perhaps in my medical school days, I used to think maybe differently, that this thing you say it is, there's a better way of doing this. I tried to be a little bit in that very character, for which I did not know how some of my seniors, colleagues, and also colleagues may have seen me in that particular regard. But something that I need to bring to our attention is that one occasion, my wife was, I think they were in a ward round, And he met one of my senior colleagues those days in medical school. And they were discussing, and he called her by name and said that he is the wife of Dr. Richard Okoye. The senior colleague, in pity, made a very sarcastic statement. He said, "Oh, hey, are you the person that married that guy that has a grandiose idea?" Please get this in. Are you the person that married that guy that had grandiose idea? Grandiose idea in the sense that, yeah, he thinks something unrealistic. All right? Yeah, she came back. Thank God she still believes in me, because that day he would have actually called a psychiatrist to know these things. And also, the irony of it is that when she came back, I was still telling her big things and how things should be able to change. So it was almost confirming to that psychiatric kind of mindset. But thank God she still believed in me, be that as it may. I want to introduce to you something that grandiose idea had been able to produce. And in the dispensation we are going in right now, friend, as a doctor, as a businessman, civil servant, listen to me. At this point in time, he needs some level of grandiose exuberances in your way of doing things. Otherwise, technology is going to sweep a lot of them off our feet. I will show you some things that actually something apparently seems as if nothing anybody could do, but today is being done to the glory of God. Now, that grandiose idea, has it been able to produce anything? Yes. The grandiose idea gave birth to Save a Life Mission Hospital Port Harcourt and the other group. Today, Save a Life Mission Hospital Port Harcourt is the first fully digitalized hospital in Africa. Let me spare the word, because I started this in the United States in 2016, and I was told there's no algorithm to think about. There's no algorithm to be able to pattern what I'm thinking about. But today, in that hospital, everything, the brain of nurse, doctor, lab scientist, pharmacist, every one of them digitalized. Not to replace them, please take note, but to complement them, to be in position to focus on things that are standard of international repute. And that's why whatever they're doing, anyone, anywhere in the world will be able to balance it in the equilibrium of standard professional practice. It's a product of the exuberance. It's a product of grandiose idea. Today, the Save a Life Mission Hospital became the first to deploy digital cath lab for both cardiac and neurological interventions. For both cardiac and neurological interventions. That same, by reason of that grandiose idea, Save a Life Mission Hospital Port Harcourt happened to be the first to produce a 62-year-old woman, married for 33 years, was able to conceive via IVF and delivered 2 boys and a girl, carried to term. Grandiose idea. Which says there's a better way of doing this than we're doing today. Whatever be my best today can be better if I think it in a different way. Grandiose idea. That same Save a Life Mission Hospital today is the first in West Africa to deploy robotic surgery in the issue of orthopedic knee replacement, precision and touch of excellence. It's a philosophy that says, hey, this is norm, but there's a better way of doing this and I'm doing that. I can see better my best. It is some form of exuberance you need to, which I will show you furthermore. In the same vein, is it possible for someone else to replicate what I'm just talking about right now? Absolutely yes. It is something doable. Perhaps only to those that will still be able to have this element of that particular thing that look as if as an abuse. It's a derogatory statement. But friend, in the current dispensation we have in technology, you have a need of some level of that delusion, as you may describe it. Now, It's not something so secret. And that's why whatever you see in Save a Life today, our technology is open for other hospitals also to copy. Some state government have shown interest in them, and also something you can replicate anywhere. We are here to impart our word, and everyone zooms out. You are known for impact you have made in the lives of people much more than what you think you acquired. So that is something that at this point I want to unveil the secret behind those innovations, and even the ones I'm to share with you if we have a time here. Now, there is one thing I learned, and I didn't learn it as if it is just something that is human. I also saw it that even God Himself encouraged us to have that quality, and that quality is a quality of copy. All right? Copy. Copy is one thing. He himself said, be ye imitator of me. As a matter, you know, when people say, oh, there's so stuff of, what do you call it, copyright. Come on. Copyright is just reserved when it has absolute. Copyright is a relative term. You are permitted to copy some part, but not just whole part. So copy is something that is not criminal. It's something that everybody copy each other, copy good. Not just the only bad things when it happen with all our social media, but good ones. We hide it as if it is not relevant. Copy something that is good. It's very essential. You know, 6 months ago, I was in UK. I walked into Queen's Hospital, London, to have my health check. All right? I do it routinely in any local, just like I came in here now. I visited a number of nice hospitals, know what is their latest, what are they up to. Now, I do that as a routine. When I walk in there, somebody that knows me now wrote one nasty thing that Dr. Okoye is a hypocritical thing. That he has a hospital in Nigeria, but he will come to UK. If he travels to US, he will do a test there. He will go and run his health. He will go and run his medical, whereas he has a hospital in Nigeria. It's in the mindset. The fundamental thing is that when I walked into those hospitals, I go for two principal reasons. Number one is on the issue of the professionalism, because having done my health check in Save a Life Mission Hospital, and I go over there, I repeat the same parameter. That's what is called quality assurance. What is the comparison with this and it doesn't lie within the international standard of practice. You keep it as a record. If there be any, that's one of the things. Second opinion is still a very fantastic thing when it has to do with healthcare and quality healthcare delivery. The most important also, which is the reason why I pursue, is that no hospital anywhere in the world, but part of the international standard, will allow you, by reason of your title, into so many of their departments. You can't, except you are what they need. What they need is a patient. So I have to subject myself to become a patient, running a comprehensive health check. By so doing, they will take me to see some of the things and the better way they're doing it. And what will happen? My eye and my camera. And we copy them. And when I come back, in any moment I return, there's an improvement. There's a better way of doing what we're doing right now. That is the principle that I've been able to produce all those first. And we keep on expanding on some of the things I will show you in this particular engagement. There happened to be a woman that lost a husband. That's why poverty is not a respecter of your religious title. You have to be in position to use your brain and work hard. The man died, used the 3 children to do collateral, and she went to meet a prophet, which unfortunately our prophet don't direct us in this manner again. They only tell us, go, you have made it, you'll be a billionaire tomorrow. No, it doesn't go by that. You know, so go by this time tomorrow, just so he said they become a billionaire. The guy gave her, the prophet Elisha gave her what is the right path to be able to find a way out of obscurity. And what he said to her, what do you have in your house? The woman, they don't get really actually pointed, but she mentioned something. She said, I have a jar of oil. Friend, there's an oil unique to you. God will put it inside you. Nobody else has it. No matter how, that's why I say, despise not the time of little beginning. That small thing in you is what you need to go up. And he said, go now, but what to do? Meditate, lock door, think through, and go and borrow vessels. Friend, that is one borrow that God approved. Borrow idea, not just going to who will give me money to start business. Borrow ideas. And he said, well, borrow, but not a few. Keep on borrowing. I'm here today. When I come back, I should be able to come back with a lot of borrow. All right? Vessels. So what is the unique thing about it? Somebody asked me, how did you manage to own a factory in China? I didn't own a factory in China because you need huge millions of dollars to be able to set up anything here. But do you know what happened? I have my oil. What I needed is to borrow vessel. If I borrow the vessel, I will put that my idea that makes that very vessel unique. That's why I went to a community. I saw no people to be able to, their BP dying of stroke, pregnant women, nobody there to it. And I have an idea. This thing you see, all these things you see, they are all available in the market, don't you? All right, you have the BP apparatus, many of us have. But this particular one, now, I put my oil. And what is oil? I created an application and link it up to this very device, put a SIM card on it, that once you take your BP or your mom in the BP, it comes to your phone. You can see real time what's happening to your mom or what's happening to that person anyway, and you can even share with doctors. And we also link it up to other doctors that want to help you. That is my oil. And it became so unique in the entire world. All right? All these very products, you see the X-ray machine we have just devised, that is an amazing one. I share it in the last edition. And I will also have opportunity to show you about this very Siam. It's an oil. I put the oil there that makes it not existing anywhere in the world. I want you to stay tuned. When I come back, I will show you what our doctors will be so proud to have today. And that is what is called Siam. Don't worry, I will explain to you when I come back.
You and Your Health with Dr. Richard Okoye.
What is this? Could you imagine? I ordered for food and only for my room bell to ring. I opened the door to meet this very fellow here. Okay, it's done. It's done. What? See another one coming up again. Please, everyone should get ready because a lot of people will lose their job to technology. Let me get to understand who sent him. He's going on his own. He got here. Let's check out what happened. Elevator gets open for him. My guy, wait. My guy, wait more. Make I find you something. Wait, make I find you something. Come, I beg you. Try well. Yeah? Come, make I find you something. It don't lock door. My goodness. My dear, oh my God. Let me tell you. I do wait, make I find something. In an honest apprehension, I want to encourage everyone not to sweep what is happening in our time with respect to technology under the carpet, irrespective of your profession. Let me give you a little comfort. When you hear about technology, AI and all that, taking people's job, no. What most likely will happen first is that many will lose their jobs, not to AI, but to those that know how to use the AI, improving your job. That's your job. Something beyond binding and losing Satan is after it. I felt concerned for Africa. And let it be on record that I'm raising this alarm that we all should get prepared for the future to come.
You and Your Health with Dr. Richard Okoye, now on AIT every Monday by 11 a.m.
Welcome back. You are still on You and Your Health. I remain your friend, Dr. Richard Okoye, the president of Dr. Save a Life Foundation and chairman of Save a Life Group, which is you follow the Save a Life Tech Hub, Save a Life group of hospitals, and all the rest of them. But what we are talking about today is to help us prepare our mind. The way technology is coming, friend, don't use your analog infested mindset to fight it. You will have a clue. The time what you are doing is no longer relevant. But most importantly, if you want to make an exploit, I will encourage you to do this. Identify a problem. I cry when Nigerians say that we are poor. We are not poor, my friend. The best country to be in the world is a country that has enough problems, because if you solve them, you become a billionaire, honest. And you can identify a lot of things. I discovered as a medical doctor and owner of a hospital that to run a hospital this time, my friend, is not like any other business. Hospital business is very expensive to run and to maintain, particularly when you want to maintain a standard. And the power has to be there 24/7. Most hospitals can't have standard medical equipment because to maintain it is also a problem. And that's one of the things I saw on this particular equipment course here. This equipment, the orthopedic doctors know it very well. It's used for orthopedic surgeries. He used to also do some vascular surgeries also because he has a vascular component. He also used for the issue of doing spine surgeries. All right? All those screws, implants, and all that is this very machine that will be showing them where to screw it and all those kind of stuff. But I discovered that the model, number one, is that most of the model come with three-phase equipment. Three-phase in the sense that if you don't get something that is saying that one phase don't drop, you won't be able to use them. And it used to come with the generator will be there. Also, you have the workstation. Then you have most times you cluster the whole this in wires and wires everywhere. Doctors will push out for me here, push out for me there, and all those things. And they started thinking, if during the process of doing the surgery, light may go off, and if it goes off, what happens? The patient will suffer. No way. So, in the thought of being able to be there for our people, vis-a-vis how things can be better for those that are trying to make effort in the country to be there in our healthcare system, the owners of the hospitals and the doctors, that's how we came up with this idea. Number one is that this is a CM, but right now everything is in one place. And you know what happened? You have a system whereby all those frustration surgeons suffer. Push this one for me. You can stay there and have a digital quality picture. Very beautiful picture. This is my hand. I took my hand with it. Can see how clean it is. So it gives you a very quality picture to be able to work with, but stationed before you. Most importantly, any doctor, any owner of hospital will ask me this, Dr. Richard, how will you be able to manage power? That is the issue. Yes, it's also my problem. On that particular call, we build this very system a single phase. It's a single phase equipment, so easy to just plug and work. In addition to that, we build an inbuilt lithium battery that can stay on exposure. Orthopedic surgeon will be able to, or spine surgeon will be able to understand when you have to put this to expose to enable you see what you are doing. And you know what happened? Up to an hour. I don't know the number of cases you can use that very exposure time to do. But it is something quite wonderful. So within that, you can run this your system without the fear what if power goes, without the fear of what will be the fate of my patient if anything goes. But now it is available. You know what? It is the oil put into this to be able to give a something more quality and something more better to our people. And most importantly, as doctors, we are not custodial of knowledge on a single basis. We all interact, try to talk each other, grab what this person has. And that's also important in the area of surgery. Most times, a surgeon may run into a crisis. He knows that he has a problem, but he has nobody to talk to. That we have been able to bridge that gap in all our equipment, whereby this very system is designed that whatever image is put in here, a doctor in America, a doctor in India, a doctor in the city, or a senior colleague somewhere can be linked. You know what? As he's taking the picture, you're going to be seeing the picture real time, and also through virtual consultation. He will be in the theater with you and can tell you, no. What I'm seeing here, put the screw this way and put the screw. The work become easier, come out more excellent, and by so doing, that thing that they say that will not happen in this side of the world is going to happen in our time via, will you call it what? Glandiose idea. But that glandiose exuberances, as I can tell, it could be very essential in facing the world that we are now. So the summary of today is, my friend, think differently. Go and borrow vessel. That thing you are doing, you want everybody to remain in that very format with you, they will leave you alone very soon. Almost all the things they used to teach us when we were in medical school are obsolete today. You should be able to be smart to know that there's a way the world is going somewhere and we cannot be left behind. This is the much you'll be able to take. I do hope, not just only as a doctor, but also as an entrepreneur, as a business person, as a civil servant, make you think of time. Everything will happen in our time. No, you won't see any witch, any wizard to bind. Because technology, it go there with you, but you not gonna know what they do. God bless you. I will see you soon. Keep on advancing, keep on thinking, keep on doing, keep on improving yourself. There's a better way of doing that thing you're doing now. And I assure you, that glandiose idea pays. God bless you.